During this time of the year, in the weeks between the fast of Tisha B'Av and the holiday of Rosh Hashanah, we read each week a Haftorah of consolation, 7 Haftorahs from the book of Isaiah, as we read the prophet's message to the Jewish people after the destruction of the temple. And in this week's Haftorah, we have a famous image and a famous comparison. Isaiah compares the destruction of the temple to another catastrophe in human history, that being the destruction of the entire world of the flood that we read about 10 months ago in Parshas Noach, as Noach and his family were saved and the entire world was destroyed in a flood. Isaiah says, Ki me Noach zosli, that the destruction of the temple is similar to the waters of Noach. And our sages highlight the phrase that Isaiah uses to describe the flood. In the Torah, it's referred to as the Mabul, as the flood. Here, Isaiah dubs it Me Noach, the waters of Noach. And our sages suggest the reason he highlights Noach is because Noach was responsible. Noach is held accountable for the flood. He was warned. He had an opportunity to inspire others, to encourage others, to change their ways, to pray on behalf of others. But instead, Noach saved his family and the entire world drowned before his eyes. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of finding critique in the character and in the actions of Noach. But if you're going to find a verse that's going to criticize Noach, wouldn't you expect it in the book of Bereshis, in Parshas Noach? Why is Noach being criticized here in the middle of a random place in Tanakh in the book of Isaiah? Why in the middle of the book of Isaiah do we find a reminder and a comparison and a critique of the great leader Noach? I came across a beautiful idea where it was suggested that the reason that Noach is criticized, not in the book of Noach, but in the book of Isaiah, is because Isaiah is read at this time of year. In the weeks that follow Tisha B'Av after the destruction of the temple, and the weeks as we step forward and we anticipate the holiday of Rosh Hashanah, we need a reminder that one person can be held accountable, that one person has the ability to change the world. Noach had the opportunity to change the people around him, to inspire others, and in this respect, he failed to do so. Noach underestimated his own value, his own impact. He didn't realize that he had the ability to change the world. As we head towards Rosh Hashanah, as we think about our dreams and our hopes for the coming new year, we should each learn the lesson from this week's Haftorah and think about the impact that each of us can have. In Judaism, we believe that one person can change the world. That person can be me, and that person can be you. As always, I wish you all a wonderful Shabbos.